Hey guys, I want to talk to you about something that I'm hoping will keep you on the right path when it comes to your network marketing business. If it is your first time here, my name is April Kelly. You are watching Bring It Baby Bring It, and I am here helping struggling network marketers use their passion to provide value. So let's jump right into the content. If you guys haven't already read the description, it is doing things right versus doing the right things. Is there a difference? Absolutely, there's a difference. And I've come up with 3 different areas for you to focus on. The first one is leave the clutter and keep it clean. Does that make sense to anybody? We're going to break it down for you here. So if anybody's been to my home in the last 3 years, then you know that I pride myself on having not just a clean, but a organized home. And in order to do that, you really need to stay focused. And if you're anything like me and you are a lists person, then you know that it is very, very possible for your to-do list to be this long, right? Even more, sometimes 3 or 4 times longer than this. But doing things right in our minds sometimes goes, yeah, well, it's right to do all of these things on this list. But doing the right things might be these 3 things. That's it. 1, 2, 3 on your list. And that is the do it now list, right? That is going to help you not just at home, but also in your business, okay? So make sure that you are focusing on the things that need to be done right now versus all of the things that can be done. Is it right to do all of the things? Sure, absolutely. If you could get all of those things, that is absolutely correct. There's nothing wrong about that. But doing the right things would include having these 3 do it nows done before you go to bed that day, okay? So leave the clutter and keep it clean, or your to-do list versus your do it nows. The second one is, let's say it like this because I'm sure you've heard it before, done is better than perfect, or done is the new perfect. The way that I was growing up, we always said get her done, or do the work, in other words. So we're going to stick to get her done just for the sake of this video. Now, to me, there is washing the dishes, drying the dishes, putting the dishes away, kitchen is sparkling, or washing the dishes, now they're clean, right? And you let them air dry. Not gonna lie to you, the air dry really makes me itch. So doing the dishes is one of the very last things that I do before I go to bed. So when I go to bed, it's on my mind, I have to put the dishes away. Guys, this may sound silly, but it actually gets me up in the morning. Being like, oh my gosh, I have to put the dishes away, or my desk is messy. I can't do anything in my office unless I clean off my desk. That stuff gets me out of bed because, again, I pride myself on not just having a clean home, but an organized one. So if you're gonna get her done, you make sure that you get those things done that need to be done. And if you are leaving, for example, folded laundry, I know lots of people that live out of a clean laundry basket. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, it just makes sense to those people, and putting it away seems like counterproductive. If you are that type of person, that's fine. Because if you could be spending your time, instead of putting the laundry away, doing something that will better your business, then go and do that. Okay, so a way that we can relate this to business is your graphics. How many people say, okay, you know what, this graphic needs to be perfect. I need to pick the right font. It needs to be angled a little. It needs to be pulled back. It needs to be pushed in. It needs to be layered. It needs a shadow. Stop. What is your goal? Is your goal to recruit somebody with this graphic? Or is your goal to make money with this graphic? Then get it out. You are not making any money or recruiting any more team members unless you get her done, okay? Get it out there. When you have come to the end of the day and go, wow, you know, I've gotten these things done that I needed to, now I can go back and edit it, then go and do that. But until you have absolutely completed the task that needs to be done, do not waste your time, okay? That is the second one. And the third one is chit chat versus conversation. Guys, building a connection with your followers is so important, okay? You are networking with people all the time, all day long, okay? And even if you're not physically doing it, they are communicating with your videos and your posts and everything. But when it comes to follow-ups and one-on-ones, make sure that you are watching the chit chat and holding true to the conversation, especially if you're in business hours, if you are in work hours. Okay, if you are part of my team, then you have a schedule and we have made it very clear as to what your business hours are, and you dedicate those hours to business. Nothing comes in the way of it. Okay, so when you are talking to people, don't get me wrong, I've had fault in this sometimes, where I'm having conversation with somebody and you ask them, how was your weekend, or how are the kids, or whatever. But if these are your business hours and you are conversing about this end goal that you want to reach, then you make sure that you hold myself accountable to having that conversation. And then later, outside business hours, you can go back and answer the chit-chatting part of the conversation from before, okay? Like call Aunt Susan tomorrow and, have a little chit-chat with your follow-up friends, okay? And this way, it also keeps you on the right path and leads you to not just do like things right, but you have done the right things first, okay? It is possible to do both, but you really need to stay focused. So let's do a quick recap. The first one is leave the clutter and keep it clean. The second one is get her done, or do the work. And the third one is chit chat versus conversation. Guys, if you got value out of this video at all, please hit that like button. And if any one of these three has resonated with you, feel free to share which one it was in the comment section below. I will see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome Easter weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.